Please select a mission. Please select a mission. Mission accepted. The map has been updated. Plant expansion complete. Mother base is now in the red.
Several high-level British CFA officials are being held by their Afrikaner colleagues. One of these prisoners is the rescue target, a guy known as the Viscount. The target's location is unknown, but they're bound to have an interpreter present when they interrogate him. We've used info from the intel unit to predict the interpreter's location. It's on your iDroid. Follow the interpreter and extract the target when you find him.
The map has been updated. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
If you're going to use a weapon, be careful not to draw the enemy's attention. The CFA are all business. Hard to believe they're interrogating their own. Situation must be worse than we thought. Make a wrong move, and they could kill the target without warning.
Let's see it.
Afrikaans is the lingua franca for mercs in that area. If you're going to get any information from interrogations, Afrikaans is the lingua franca for mercs in that area. If you're going to get any information from interrogations, you'll need an interpreter. But don't extract the interpreter just yet. If he doesn't turn up, they won't be able to do the interrogation. If they then decide the target's no longer any use to them, they won't hesitate to kill him.
Ik wil niet, prik niet. Damn it! Iemand help mij!
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Complete. Development complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
Boss, one of the prisoners has been killed. But we don't know if it was a target or not. Hurry up and ID the target.
Spit it out.
Wat zeg je? Moenie skiet nie.
Spit it out.
Vir hel. Teken dit.
Spit it out.
Ek verstaan nie. Ek verstaan
Where are
nie.
the others?
Vir hel. Teken
Where are
dit.
the others?
Wat sê jy?
Please specify a project. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
You found the interpreter.
Being updated.
Now follow him to the target.
Hey, fella. Wat gaan aan? Wat de hel?
Talk. Spit it out.
Where are your friends?
Clouds approaching.
We're
doing? If the interpreter doesn't show up, they won't be able to interrogate anyone. Then they'll just kill the target.
Extraction failed. Enemy presence detected.
Boss,
Has been updated.
well, we'll just have to interrogate him to find out where the target is.
The map has been
Boss,
updated.
we got the interrogation location out of the interpreter. He also said it will begin at night. They'll be starting any time now. Hurry! Interrogate.
Find out what he knows.
There's a violent power struggle going on within the Contract Forces of Africa, the PF that ran security for the Muffinda oil field. Their key people are Afrikaners, but naturally for a South African organization, some of its founders are British. Details are sketchy, but apparently the Afrikaners are holding these British personnel for interrogation near Kaziba camp. We've been asked to rescue one of them, a man known as the Viscount. We don't have the Viscount's exact location, but he doesn't speak the Afrikaners' language, Afrikaans. They'll need an interpreter who speaks English in order to interpret. Meaning if we tail the interpreter, he'll lead us right to the target. By the way, the contract specifies that it's all right.
Boss, with that panic going on, they could decide to kill the target. Hurry! Some kind of plot. Boss, I did some digging, and it seems the target himself gave us this mission through a representative. Obviously, he couldn't contact us directly due to his predicament, but still, something about this Viscount doesn't add up.
Marker placed. Please select a strike point. Strike requested.
De CPF begrijp. Doe die onderzoek. Maar wees voorzichtig. Uit.
Strike will commence shortly. Caution, rain approaching. Please select a strike point. Please select a strike point.
If you run into trouble, give us a call. We may be able to offer some advice.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Sierra Delta 9. Visuele contact verloren. Keer terug naar laatste bekende positie. Over. Recienteer begrijp. Onderzoek die area. Maar blijf op je hoede. Uit. CP, de Suïces. Begin jagen van die vijand. Onderzoek je gebied. Over. Recienteer begrijp. Zoek in elke hoek. Hulle moet iewers wees. Uit. HK. De CP. Ons het die vijand ingetrek, maar contact verloren na kruisvuur. Vijand kan nog iewers daarbij wegkruip. Adviseer waakzaamheid. HK, de CP, kom in. HK, kom in. HK, de CP. HK, reageer.
Guard post captured.
Go on.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Sierra Delta 9.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Recienteer begrijp. Moet niet per slag
Unit
niet.
function
We gaan
added.
steeds in die gebied weer. Uit. HK, de CP. Ons het die vijand ingetrek, maar contact verloren na kruisvuur. Vijand kan nog iewers daarbij wegkruip. Adviseer waakzaamheid. HK, de CP, kom in. HK, kom in. HK, de CP. HK, reageer. Sorry, dit is CP. Ons heeft instructie op die prisonier. Maak ons slaaf van die prisonier zoals per handleiding. Herhaal. Maak ons
If
slaaf.
you run into trouble, give us a call. We may be able to offer some advice.
Sierra de Sur 4. Ons het onbekende wapen 4. Positie
You
onbekend.
have arrived at your destination.
Er is CP, begrijp. Alle eenheden. Ons mag moeilijke indringers hebben. Uit. Sierra de Sur 1. Ons het een moeilijke indringer. Wees opgereed uit de grondslag. Over. Er is CP, begrijp. Kijk uit voor enigheidsverdacht. Uit. CP, dat is het hier. Ook hier in zo'n school. Van jou de gehoordbouw. Over. Er is CP,
Enemy
begrijp.
presence
Wees
detected.
waakzaam in.
The
Rijd die
map
vijand
has
uit.
been
Uit.
updated.
Sjepje, dis hoe dit is. Ons het die hele area gefynkamp, maar niks gekry nie. Die soektog opgeskort. Oor. Dit is CP, begryp. Bly op jou hoede. Uit!
There's a violent power struggle going on within the Contract Forces of Africa, the PF that ran security for the Mafinda oil field. Most of their key people are Afrikaners, but
The
naturally...
interpreter will be present for the rescue target's interrogation. He's a CFA Merc 2, but he serves as a language specialist. His job is English Afrikaans simultaneous interpreting. Tail him to find out where they're keeping the target.
Die ver het een van ons weggevat. Ek het nou net sy lijk opgespoor. Oor. Dit is CP, begryp. Gooi die indring uit! Uit!
Clouds approaching.
Dis routine. Sommige toeristen is vernietig. Lyk soos die werk van die vyand. Oor. Dit is CP, begryp. Weg met onderzoek. So gauw as moontlik. Uit.
Buddy!
Destroyed their anti-air radar? It wasn't one of the targets, but that's put a hole in their air surveillance. The chopper will be able to get in close now. You can designate a landing zone near the outpost.
The map has been updated.
This is a list of prisoner detainment locations.
The map has been updated.
Alles gespannt, das sind wir. Ons is in volle contact met vijandige maag. Alle eenhede bereid voor van aanval.
Analysis complete.
If you run into trouble, give us a call. We may be able to offer some advice.
You have arrived at your destination.
Whoa!
Help me!
Supplies requested. Supply drop complete.
Thanks. You saved me.
That prisoner you extracted wasn't the target, but we did get some information. Seems Sometimes the prisoners aren't held together, and the cells and interrogation rooms are separate places.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
You have arrived at your destination.
Target extraction confirmed.
Being updated.
Get yourself out of the hot zone. By chopper or by land. It's your choice.
Mission info has been updated. The map has been updated.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude.
Buddy departing area of operations.
Departing.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added.
Mission complete. Great work. Boss, one of the other British prisoners filled us in about the Viscount. It turns out he's a real two-faced son of a bitch. He was planning to secure the MPLA's oil field rights for himself in exchange for swapping the CFA's alliance from the anti-government United rebels to the state-backed MPLA. He hid this from the Afrikaners, but once he thought the jig was up, he tried to pin it on the other British personnel and take off. The Afrikaners captured him, and that was when he asked us to rescue him, and only him. I'll throw him in the brig for now, but we may have to be extra persuasive with this one. By the way, boss, we got some interesting news out of our friend the Viscount. He mentioned that more than a few PFs in the region have purchased Walker gears. The CFA's the same. That's Soviet Army technology, and it's still a prototype. Only Cypher could be leaking it to the PFs. But the question is, why? Good. He captured it alive. missions to come in is connected to the walker gears.
Updated.
This could be our chance to close in on Cypher. Take a look at your mission list. Boss, I need to talk to you about this. Quiet. Can you meet me at her cell here on the base? Whenever's fine. Thanks.
She, refuses to wear clothes. The last staff member who tried to dress her, breathing through tubes. Other than that, she's completely cooperative. She understands English, but she never speaks, sweats, or breathes.
What?
Well, not with lungs, at least. She breathes through her skin. Clothing would suffocate her. Showers are okay, but she can't be submerged.
What's wrong with her?
She's drinking through her skin.
She's okay?
She's okay. She just can't move when she's taking in water. Look. See that? She hasn't eaten a thing since she got here.
She doesn't eat either?
Never. It's photosynthesis.
Photosynthesis. That's the verdict from the medical staff?
No, the jury's still out. It's the only explanation for what we've seen. The GRU had a man with that ability in its Cobra unit. Now, we don't think she's contagious, but some of the staff can't stomach her. It's starting to affect morale.
Can't you send her on a mission?
By herself? No. But as you know, she does have skill. Why not take her out on one of your missions? She seems to like you. Of course, only if you think she'll be useful. Next time you go out, you keep her in mind.
Side op completed. Please specify a project.
Welcome back, boss. Boss, dispatch
Marker
me on my
placed.
next mission.
You have arrived at your destination.